It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of this semifinal. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion makes it second and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. Here he goes. The tackle is made. But the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Trojans, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the PA team makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 7-0. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. The Buckeyes begin to crank up the tempo a bit.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. This time it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. The kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. The receiver grabs it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. USC offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down quickly, but the game moves the football to the 30.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
And the Trojans are going to keep this drive rolling. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Southern Cal. This offense is still clicking. Now the important point after attempt. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. for a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with his touchdown. Well, let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. It's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And My gosh, man, so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, look back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. And this pass is caught. They pick up enough for the first down. The football goes to the 45.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Defense is coming after him. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? That's out of bounds after a solid game.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He escapes the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Quarterback making some changes at the line. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trap him for a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. As people like to say, this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. One stop short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. First and 10 play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
An important second down play coming up. The shotgun run call. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So you're on 4th down. Out comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a quick grab. Uses the spin move. He's loose. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He could go. Touchdown, Buckeyes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start on the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Getting set. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets made on the out route. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. With RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down after a short gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Throws a stiff arm. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Motion now from the tight end. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. It's a run. Running back's got it. Carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. The Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. It'll be Smother right at the line for no gain. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. It's a quarterback keeper. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
38, USC, 24.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. The back's got it. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, and second down and 11. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Trojans. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball, the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
USC, 31.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the handoff. Great swings at the 40. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offense. Now just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
USC 31.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. USC offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made in space. Look out. Here he goes. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that really galvanize an offense.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Caught by the receiver. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, USC. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Great move there. We tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
No huddle now for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Off the RPO, caught to the right. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a 1st down here.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quick throw caught on the left side. Finding space at the 20. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. QB keeper all the way. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Decides to keep it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this RPO didn't work out. The quarterback tried to bounce that to the outside to his left, but give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the USC offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And tackled there by the defense.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick completion to the tight end. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Trojans come up to the line in a hurry up.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple of scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. Just checking the stats after that last completion. He's approaching 450 passing yards now.
Boy, this guy's doing everything right to be able to have a day like this. He drops back, he finds these open receivers, and he puts the ball right on the money. And how about the receivers, the job that they've done being able to make plays after the catch today? This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made over the middle. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Breaks into the open. Impressive spin there. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Grinding away on the ground. Powering through. He's got the first and still going. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Ohio State. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
That completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The ball is caught. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. The 10. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Way too much speed on that play.
You know, this touchdown actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the two-point play. You got to hit it to make it a one-possession game.
Scored a touchdown, but need a two-point conversion to make it a one-possession game. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Intercepted in the end zone. The ball is out. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
54, USC, 44.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. Here's the second down play. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
Ohio State.
Now it's second down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's good for first down yardage now to the 26.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
was a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting and even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks and the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything